morning or good afternoon to anyone watching. If you haven't watched the 49ers, Eagles, or Bills, Jags, we are in a little bit of time crunch this morning. We are currently recording at 9:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is just on us. It's been a really hectic weekend and been really difficult finding time. But we're here and we're trying to get them out for you guys as soon as we can. So without further ado, in this video, as you guys have seen by the title, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Chargers going to New England and playing the AFC second seed New England Patriots. I want to hear, what are your thoughts on what's going to go down in Foxborough?
Yeah, I mean, these are two teams with identities that really couldn't be more opposite. You know, people think of New England, they think of MVP candidate Drake May, they think of the offense. Despite having a defensive head coach, they don't really think of the Patriots defense. And on the opposite side of that, Jim Harbaugh is known for his defenses, and this year in LA is no different. So I'm really interested to see this as a litmus test for both of these teams, even this late in the season. I have said and will maintain that the best thing that could happen for the Patriots is either to win the Super Bowl or to get eliminated early. Because we've seen with young teams that are ahead of schedule, going on playoff runs can really, really hurt them in the long run. And New England, I hope, is different. They are certainly much younger than the most recent example in the Washington Commanders that we have of that. But the risk is very, very real that these Patriots end up hurting themselves by going deeper in the playoffs than they should for this point in their tenure. That being said, I'm expecting a good game. The Chargers are unfortunately still without their two all-world tackles, which I think swings this one in New England's favor.
And win for the Chargers this season has been that they have been without Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. And first, I want to give props to the Chargers for getting here without having two potentially all-pro tackles. It is very difficult when you lose likely the most valuable offensive lineman, not just once but twice, and still finding a way to get your way into the playoffs and have that be competitive while doing it. With that being said, I don't think it hurts them as much in this game because the Patriots don't have the strongest edge rush. But at the same time, the big thing is gonna be how many points can the Patriots score. Yeah, because obviously the big headline for this game is gonna be the Chargers defense versus the Patriots offense, because the Chargers definitely don't have a great offense, but their defense can hold the best of them to under 24. And I think that could be the magic number for this Patriots offense. Is if they can score more than 24 points, I think they have a really good chance of winning. But if they're under, it's a little bit questionable. And if they dip under 20, and if they can't put up 20, then I think it's really, really, really questionable. Because as you mentioned, the Patriots defense is not the highlight of the team. But I do want to say that they're also not a slouch, right? I mean, when they put up 30, it's when they allow 30, it's really only the elite offenses in the NFL, and the Chargers don't have one of those. So for that reason, I think that the Patriots are going to take it, and I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. But I also wouldn't be shocked if the Patriots lost this game, and that's simply because they're not very strength tested. They haven't played a lot of winning teams this year, and I know that that's been a huge headline for the MVP conversation. But against teams with a winning record, I believe they are 1-1, and both of those teams were the Buffalo Bills. Or I'm sorry, they are 1-2. They played the Steelers as well.
Oh, that's right.
And in those games, they are 1-2. They put up 30 points one time. In the other two games, they put up 14 against the Steelers and lost. And they put up 23 against the first matchup against the Bills in week 5, that's just not a large sample size. And that's my biggest concern with this Patriots team is that they're not used to playing winning football teams. So I wouldn't be shocked if that got the best of them here, but I think that right now the Patriots offense probably is just a little bit better than the Chargers offense, at the very least.
Yeah, I am certainly inclined to agree. It's going to be a really, really interesting game, almost no matter what. I have the Patriots winning 24-16, which is also on the lower scoring side for New England. How do you see this one going down in terms of the final?
I think that the Patriots are going to take it. I think it's going to be 20-18, and that 18 comes from the Chargers just being the Chargers and having weird scores. I really don't know what is with this franchise and never being able to put up a normal number of points. But I think they're going to put up a wacky 18. But I still think the Patriots are going to take it just because they're the better football team.
Yeah. Well, our final segment for today's rush of videos. Chargers at Patriots. Who are you rooting for and why? We are not personally invested in this game, at least as much as some of the others. So who are you rooting for and why in this clash of the AFC teams?
For this one, I'm rooting for the Chargers. For me, it feels kind of commandered-ish when a team can get into the playoffs while playing three games against a team with a winning record. And granted, with the run that the Commanders were able to go on last season, I hope the Patriots don't do the same thing just because, to me, the strength of schedule does matter. Who you play does matter. And the Patriots just haven't had a lot of competition this year, and I don't like it for the discourse around the sport.
Sure.
If teams that are just dominating the worst teams in the NFL make a deep run in the playoffs. And on the other side, I also do like Justin Herbert. I like Jim Harbaugh. I think that the meltdown against Jacksonville in 2022 was a little bit unfair to place on Justin Herbert because the defense could have, not let up 28 points. Could have gotten 2 stops, and that meltdown doesn't happen. So, but that's just the nature of the quarterback position.
Herbert also could have scored more than once in the second half.
Give all the credit, but at the same time, probably take a majority of the blame, even if your defense completely blows it.
Yeah.
But he also did throw more interceptions in their wildcard game last year than he threw all season. Will that happen again? Probably not.
Probably not. But we can't count it out. Christian Gonzalez exists.
I think Justin Herbert's going to play a little bit better in this game. Than his previous playoff performances, so I don't think it's going to be good enough to take it. But I am rooting for the Chargers in this game.
Yeah, I am what the kids call a little bit of a Justin Herbert hater. So I am rooting against LA. As much as I think it wouldn't be great for New England to go on a deep run, the divisional round can hardly be called a deep run. And if they end up facing off against the 3-seeded Jags or the 5-seeded Texans, depending on how Bills-Jags goes, it's a very real possibility that they just get told to shut the fuck up and go home in the divisional round, despite being on their home field. So it is a pleasure, as always, to do this with you. I will apologize to you and to our viewers for the shorter nature of these videos. If you enjoyed them anyway, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to us. We put a lot of effort into these videos, today notwithstanding. And follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all linked down in the description below. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow for Texans Steelers, which should be one of the games ever played. So long, everybody.